Welcome to the show, everybody. Gonna debut the theme songs right here. Got two versions. Version 1, we're gonna have a poll at the end of it. Here's theme song 1. If it plays. Oh.
Click on the stream, see the lights so bright. Crime chefs cooking up drama every night. Faces of fear in the courtroom seat. Hoping for freedom, heart skip a beat. Missed curfews and stolen dreams. Bond court reveals all the messy scenes. Pleading their case, some stand tall, others crumble like they forgot how to crawl. Bond court tonight, the stakes are high. Crime chefs of justice on the fly. Will they walk or will they stay? Tune in to see, come what may. Trembling hands and stony glare, a game of fate in the judge's lair. Second stretch so thin like thread, will they sleep at home or jailhouse bed? Whispers of hope and echoes of dread, streaming live that story spread. Gavel comes down like thunderbolt, freedom or change the final jolt. One court tonight, the stakes are high. Crown chefs of justice on the fly. Will they walk or will they stay? Tune in to see, come what may. Trembling hands and stony glare, a game of fate in the judge's lair. Second stretch so thin like thread, will they sleep at home or jailhouse bed? Whispers of hope and echoes of dread, streaming live the story spread. Gavel comes down like thunderbolt, freedom will change the final draw. One court tonight, the stakes are high. Crime chefs of justice on the fly. Will they walk or will they stay? Tune in to see, come what may. Come what may.
Alright, that was song 1. Alright, hello everyone. Hello Barbara. Hello John Tag Tag. Tiff. Jack Jack. James. Laura. Who else we got in here? I know we got more people in here. That was song 1, by the way. We're gonna do a poll. So make sure, if you didn't hear song 1, maybe rewind it a little bit. Here's song 2. Song 2 is my
He's the
favorite.
maestro of mayhem in a digital court, with a gavel and ace running does report. Streaming live on YouTube every single day, serving crime and justice in a strange ballet. From drug deals to thefts and back again, the stories of the streets come alive, my friend. Clashing with the judge in a crowded scene, a courtroom drama on your little screen. From drug deals to thefts and back again,
John Colombo.
the stories of the streets come alive, my friend. Clashing with the judge in a crowded scene, a courtroom drama on your little screen. Tune in to the channel where justice is blind. The crime chefs cooking up the tales you'll find. On court's a place where the stakes are high. Each case so fresh as the hours fly. Behind every mugshot there's a soul to see, stewing in the heat of their last decree. The audience watches with bated breath as the crime chef savors every near miss of death. From felony fights to misdemeanors mild, he narrates each case like a gripping wild. With YouTube comments buzzing in the notified, courtroom turned theater for the public eye. Tune in to the channel where justice is blind. The crime chefs cooking up the tales you'll find. On court's a place where the stakes are high. Each case so fresh as the hours fly.
Alright, those were the theme songs. My vote's going for 2, personally. But let's see what the people say. Good evening, Thomas. P. Ann, number 2. I agree. I agree 100%. 2's got a small lead right now, 67%. 71. 2 is running away with it. Bond court starts in about 10 seconds. Once this poll is concluded, maybe even less. Starting right now.
I was informed there's a large number of people who need Spanish interpreters, so we're going to call for the interpreter cases
Oh no,
first.
the interpreter.
Okay.
Raise your ears.
All right. Those of you who we know your court dates of, we'll let you know what they are. You're probably going to hear 2 court dates, one if you're still in custody and one if you get out of custody. If you're still in custody, we'll have you transported over. Those of you who don't hear a court date but hear the words on demand, that means the court date hasn't been scheduled yet. Just please keep in touch with your lawyer or the clerk's office so that you don't miss your court dates
Hello,
if you
Katie's
bond out
mom.
or get out
Brad?
and you haven't heard anything yet.
Your Honor,
Yes?
we have a request for smooth operation.
I'm sorry, hold on. Let me turn the volume up. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
This
All
is
right, go right
new.
ahead, please.
This is from
We
this
have a
morning.
request for smooth operations of today's proceedings. If we could have Mr. Morales Figueroa.
This is new. I do not rehash old content. If I am rehashing it, I will let you guys know. But that would only be at the very end of the stream if we have a lot of people on.
Go first.
But most likely not going to happen. Wait. Is this the right one? Hold on.
I was informed there's a large number of people who need. Is it Chris Morales Figueroa?
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
And does he need the services of a
I
court
don't know why it's
interpreter?
so short.
No, he speaks English.
All right. So may I have appearances
Okay,
from
it's
the
only
state
50
attorney's
minutes.
office, please?
This is Osceola.
Crystal Allen for the state.
And for the public defender's office, please?
Michael Bell.
And from pretrial release?
Sanjay Henderson with pretrial release, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. All right, I can call Chris Morales Figueroa, 24MM2592.
Thank you, Your Honor. He's a pro.
Sure.
No application found at PD's office.
Yeah, I did change the name. I want Bond Court is a part of the channel, but I don't want Bond Court. I don't want to be limited to only Bond Court. I want to also do other true crime content. And I do have a couple of new videos. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but I did 2 of them on Diddy and one on, I forget what, the Adelson trial. Yeah. So I have a few other stuff out there. More stuff coming as well.
Thank you. Good afternoon, sir. Can you please say your name?
Good morning. My name is Chris Morales.
Mr. Morales, you were arrested for an accusation of domestic violence battery and a resisting without violence charge. I've read the affidavit and there is probable cause. PTR, any other information?
Your Honor, he has no criminal history, no prior criminal history.
State, is there anything further that you'd like for the court to know?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Bond is going to be set at $500 count 1, $1,000 count 2. No contact with the named victim. Maintain a separate residence. Do not possess any weapons or firearms. Sir, are you going to need the services of a public defender?
I'm sorry?
Do you need a court-appointed lawyer?
Please, for free. I don't got money.
All right, PD will be appointed provisionally, but he must submit an affidavit. Thank you. Next court date.
On demand.
Thank you. Do you all need me to leave my little sticky notes on there? Okay.
Yeah, the plan is to stream every night. I mean, if all goes well, yeah, I'm gonna do this quite frequently. I did stream earlier this morning, but I don't think streaming during the day on a weekday is very good, considering everyone has a job. So yeah, I'll probably do night streams. It seems like that's what the people want. I will give the people whatever they want. So just let me know.
All right, so let's call for the interpreter cases.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. This is Lorena Jimenez, Spanish interpreter. I've been previously sworn.
Hi, good afternoon. It's Judge Unsavich. I'm doing first appearances over at the jail.
Thank you.
Thank you. The first person I have, the booking report is John Doe 3358. May also be.
What's it, John?
I'm sorry, give me one moment. The ID they gave me was a little fuzzy. Giovanni Lopez Hernandez, maybe?
Your Honor, will this be with the headphones or?
No headphones. No, we're doing first appearances. So I'm at the courthouse, but they're at the jail.
Okay, perfect. All right.
And this is 24 mm 2584.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. Can you hear the interpreter okay?
Buenas tardes, señor. ¿Usted puede escuchar bien al intérprete?
Sí.
Yes.
Can you please tell me your name?
¿Me puede decir, por favor, su nombre?
Giovanni Díaz López Hernández.
Giovanni Díaz López Hernández.
PTR, were you able to confirm through this Guatemalan passport that this is Mr. Lopez Hernandez?
Your Honor, when we ran in an agent, it showed no criminal history for the defendant.
Entonces, señoría, cuando revisamos no hay antecedentes penales para este acusado.
But in the packet that I received is a copy of a Guatemalan passport.
That's correct, Your Honor.
En la copia que yo recibí hay una copia de un pasaporte de Guatemala. Eso es correcto, su señoría.
And so the copy of the passport that I have is a little blurry, and I'm also looking at this gentleman over a video screen.
La copia del pasaporte está un poco borroso y también estoy viendo a este caballero por una pantalla de video.
So can PTR tell me whether or not the person who's standing at the microphone looks like the same person who's pictured in the passport photo?
Entonces, ¿me pueden confirmar si la persona que yo veo parado frente al micrófono es la misma persona que se ve, que está en la foto del pasaporte?
Yes, Your Honor, he does look like the person on the passport.
Thank you.
Sí, su señoría, sí se ve como la persona que está en la foto del pasaporte.
Mr. Lopez, what's your date of birth?
Señor López, ¿cuál es su fecha de nacimiento?
4 de junio del 2002.
June 4, 2002.
And that's what it says on this passport also.
Y eso es lo que dice también aquí en este pasaporte.
Okay, so you were arrested for simple battery.
A usted lo arrestaron por agresión.
I got a message from YouTube that the stream is lagging. Is the stream lagging for you guys? Or is everything smooth? If it's lagging, I may need to restart.
Jessica,
I've read the affidavit.
There's always one dude sleeping in a chair.
There is probable cause.
ya leí la declaración jurada por escrito y sí hay indicios de criminalidad.
And based on what PTR has already said, I believe there's no criminal history that they could find.
Y basado en lo que me acaban de decir, tengo entendido que no hay antecedentes penales, basado en lo que pudieron hallar.
Okay, I think I can fix the lag, but I'd have to restart the stream. And there will be more delay. So, like, I think there'll be like a 20-second delay from when I see chat. But I'd rather have a delay than lag. But if oh, it says excellent now. Okay, the lag should be fixed. If it gets
Sir,
really
how long
bad,
have you
I'll
lived in
restart it.
Kissimmee?
Señor, ¿cuánto tiempo lleva usted viviendo en Kissimmee?
Como medio año.
About half a year.
Okay, so your bond is set at $500.
Muy bien, la fianza se le designa en $500.
No return to the San Simeon Way address.
No puede regresar a la dirección en San Simeon.
You can have a one-time assist order to get your personal items.
Podrá tener una orden para que lo acompañen por una vez para ir a obtener sus pertenencias personales.
And no contact with the roommate, with the victim.
Y no puede tener ni contacto ni comunicación
We've missed
con
you
la
too,
víctima.
Snarky.
And do you need a public defender?
¿Usted necesita un defensor público?
PD was approved, I think the clerks are telling me.
Me están diciendo los oficiales que se le aprobó un defensor público.
Next court date
The chef's kiss.
La próxima vista será,
on demand.
estará por establecerse.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Next one in Spanish, Walter Duque Arredondo, 24 CF 3276. Good afternoon, sir. Please say your name.
Buenas tardes, señor. Por favor, ¿puede decir su nombre?
Walter Duque.
Walter Duque.
Sir, you were arrested for false imprisonment and domestic violence battery.
Señora, usted se le detuvo por encarcelamiento falso y por violencia doméstica.
There is probable cause.
Y halló indicios de criminalidad.
PTR, any history?
Yes, Your Honor. The defendant has history stemming back from 2009 to 2015.
All right, hold on. Let's take it in pieces so the interpreter can translate.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Se encuentra antecedentes penales y su señoría tiene del 2009 al 2015.
Go ahead.
The defendant in 2015 had an aggravated assault with deadly weapon without intent to kill, battery, domestic violence, two battery domestic violence in 2015.
Okay, hold on.
En el 2015 tenía agresión física con agravantes, con la intención, sin intención de matar. Luego,
If you guys could smash that
agresión
like
física,
button, please, I would greatly appreciate it.
cargos por violencia doméstica.
Continue.
I don't have any information on whether those were convictions, Your Honor.
No.
No tengo información de si había ya condenado su señoría.
No fue condenado.
Anything else?
That's it, Your Honor.
No, no fue
¿Hay
condenado.
algo más? No, eso es todo, su señoría.
And does PTR know if it was the same named victim?
I was never convicted.
¿Y saben
Yes, Your Honor, it's the same name victim.
si era el mismo nombre de la víctima? Sí, su señoría, era el mismo nombre, misma víctima.
Does he qualify for the PD?
He appointed, yes.
So the public defender's office is appointed.
Se le designa un
Yep, this is
Abogado de
Osceola,
oficio.
Florida.
Bond in count one is going to be set at $3,000.
La fianza por el primer cargo será se fija en $3,000.
Bond in count two will be set at $2,000.
La fianza en el segundo cargo será por $2,000.
No contact with the named victim.
No puede tener contacto físico ni comunicación con la víctima ahí nombrada.
No return to the shared residence.
No puede regresar al lugar de residencia en conjunto.
One-time assist order permitted with law enforcement.
Se le permitirá una orden de que sea acompañado con agentes policiales para regresar.
Do not possess any weapons or firearms.
No puede poseer ningún arma o arma de fuego.
Do not possess or consume any alcohol.
Y no puede poseer ni consumir alcohol.
Next court date.
Thank
La
you,
próxima
David. Thank you
cita
for being
será
here.
también estará por establecerse.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Next person in Spanish, Augusto Estupinan Cordero.
PD approved.
Good afternoon, sir. Please say your name.
Buenas tardes, señor. Por favor,
I'm gonna bet drugs on this one, but if it's not drugs, it's domestic violence.
diga su nombre.
Augusto Estupiñán Cordero.
Augusto Estupiñán Cordero.
Sir, you were arrested for aggravated battery. I find probable cause for battery.
It's DV.
Señor, usted se le detuvo por agresión física con agravantes y yo encuentro indicios de criminalidad por agresión física.
PTR, any history?
Yes, Your Honor. In 2021, the defendant had a battery that was dropped.
Y tiene antecedentes penales. Sí, en el 2021 tenía agresión física y se desestimó.
And he has the 2023 DUI, correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Y del 2023 tiene una por conducir bajo los efectos correctos. Sí, su señoría.
Sir, your bond is set at $1,000.
Señor, se le fija la fianza en $1,000.
No contact with the named victim.
No puede tener contacto ni comunicación con la víctima ya nombrada.
No return to the scene.
No puede regresar al lugar del acontecimiento.
No weapons or firearms.
No puede poseer armas ni armas de fuego.
And you're out on bond in 23 CT 5982.
Y está en fianza en 23 CT 5982.
I'm revoking that bond and setting it 0.
Estoy revocando esa fianza y se la colocaré en 0.
Next court date.
On demand.
La próxima vista también estará por fijarse.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Juan Hernandez Diaz, 23 CF
I know one Spanish phrase, tonto de cuyo.
3619.
No application, missing information from the attorney's office.
Thank you. Good afternoon, sir. Please say your name.
Buenas tardes, señor. Por favor, diga su nombre.
Juan Hernández.
Hernández.
All right, place your bets. What's the charge going to be? I think this one is going to be trespassing.
Mr. Hernandez, you were arrested on a warrant for violation of probation.
Señora, usted se le arrestó por una orden de arresto por incumplimiento de libertad probatoria.
Siguiente.
Judge Wilson, set your bond at 0.
Y la fianza
Well, violation of probation, it could be anything. It could be trespassing. Who's to say?
se fija en 0.
Do you need a public defender, sir?
Usted necesita un defensor público, señor.
Sí.
Yes.
The PD is provisionally appointed.
Se le designa un abogado de oficio provisionalmente.
Next court date.
La próxima vista será
November 5th, courtroom 5B.
November 5th, courtroom 5B.
será para el 5 de noviembre en la sala 5B, disculpe, 5F.
At what time?
8:45 a.m. courtroom 5F.
A las 8:45 en la sala 5F.
Thank you, sir.
Gracias, señor.
The next one in Spanish, Ramon Oviedo Bielma, 24 CT 4992. And there will likely be another case number depending on whether or not the state.
This one, I don't know what this one's going to be. You guys think? I don't know. He's kind of old. He looks like he could be a librarian. I don't know what his charges are going to be. I'm just going to go with violation of probation. Play it safe.
Files. Well, did the state, is this one charge or two? Because this says DUI and DUI property damage. But there's just one booking report.
I think it's just one.
DUI and DUI property damage. I mean, you're too old to be getting a DUI, man. Let's order an Uber.
It's your honor.
Okay. Good afternoon, sir. Please say your name.
Buenas tardes, señor. Por favor, diga su nombre.
Buenas tardes, señoría. Ramón Ángel Oviedo Bielma.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ramón Ángel Oviedo Bielma.
Sir, you're arrested for DUI with property damage.
Señora, usted se le ha arrestado por conducir bajo los efectos y causando daños a propiedad.
There is probable cause.
Encuentro indicios de criminalidad.
PTR, any history?
Your Honor, at the time that PTR tried to run the history and e-agent, there was no history.
Tiene antecedentes penales. Su señoría en este momento se trató de encontrar y no se halló antecedentes penales.
Sir, how long have you lived in Kissimmee?
Señor, ¿cuánto tiempo lleva usted viviendo en Kissimmee?
En Florida, 6 años con 2 meses.
In Florida, 6 years and 2 months.
Okay. Bond is set at $1,500.
Se establece la fianza en $1,500.
No driving without a valid license.
No puede conducir sin licencia válida de conducir.
Do not possess or consume any alcoholic beverages.
No puede poseer ni consumir ninguna bebida alcohólica.
Next court will be
October 31st at courtroom 4B at 8:30. If out on bond, November 15th, courtroom 4E at 8:30.
La próxima cita sería el 31 de octubre en la sala 4B a las 8:30 y si ha salido bajo fianza sería el 15 de noviembre en la sala 4E a las 8:30.
And for the interpreter, it's 24 CT 4992 in case I didn't say it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, he's got to drink again. All the stress from the court date. He's going to go straight home and drink.
State versus Juan Husetti Rodriguez,
PD approved.
24 CF 3275. Good afternoon, sir. Please say your name.
Buenas tardes, señor. Por favor, diga su nombre.
Juan José Puchetti Rodríguez.
Juan José Puchetti Rodríguez.
Sir, you were arrested for aggravated battery
Señor, usted
and,
se le detuvo
Domestic violence.
por agresión física con agravantes
and grand theft of a firearm.
y hurto mayor de un arma de fuego.
I find probable cause for the grand theft
Encuentro indicios de criminalidad por el hurto mayor
and for battery.
y por agresión.
PTR, any other history?
Your Honor, the defendant doesn't have any history and any local history. He has history in California for stalking in June of 2024.
Thank you.
And it
TV
appears-
and stalking? Nah, he needs a high bond.
Tiene antecedentes penales. Bueno, su señoría no se le encuentra antecedentes penales locales, pero en California tiene por acoso, por acecho, del junio del 2024.
And I'm sorry, was PTR saying something else as well?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry. I was saying it appears that case is still open.
Y aparentemente ese caso aún sigue abierto.
And there's potentially an ICE hold on him too?
Yes, Your Honor, that's confirmed. There is a ICE hold on him.
Y potencialmente
And an ICE
hay
hold.
una orden por el Departamento de Inmigración. Sí sucede.
Sir, your bond in count one is set at $1,500.
Señor, su fianza por el primer cargo se fija en $1,500.
Your bond in count two is set at $1,000.
Por el cargo número 2 se le fija la fianza en $1,000.
No contact with the victim.
No debe tener contacto ni físico ni de comunicación con la víctima.
No return to the scene.
No debe regresar al lugar de los hechos.
No weapons or firearms.
Y no debe poseer ni armas de fuego.
Next court date will be
On demand.
Your Honor.
La próxima cita queda por fijarse.
yes, PTR.
Yes, Your Honor. Do you find PC on battery or the aggravated battery? Just,
On battery.
okay, thank you.
Not ag bat, just bat.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sure. Thank you. All right. I think this one's also Spanish. Rene Rivera Ortiz, 24 CT 4988.
PD approved.
Good afternoon, sir. Please say your name.
Buenas tardes, señor. Por favor, diga su nombre.
Buenas tardes, René Rivera Ortiz.
Good afternoon, René Rivera Ortiz.
Sir, you were arrested for DUI.
Señora,
Another
usted
one.
se le arrestó por conducir bajo los efectos.
I read the affidavit and there is probable cause.
Leí la declaración jurada escrita y encuentro indicios de criminalidad.
PTR, any history?
Yes, Your Honor. Defendant does not have any history in Florida.
Tiene antecedentes penales. Sí, su señoría, no tiene ningún antecedente penal en Florida.
He has history in Puerto Rico and a warrant in the state of Pennsylvania.
Oh, he
for
has a
failure to
warrant.
appear.
Great.
Él tiene antecedentes penales en Puerto Rico y una orden de detención en Pensilvania por incumplimiento para comparecer.
Are they going to extradite on the Pennsylvania warrant?
Y se le mandará a extraditar por la orden de Pensilvania.
Do you know if they want him?
I don't have that information, Your Honor, at this time.
No tengo esa información, su señoría, en este momento.
And the Puerto Rico history, any DUIs or failures to appear?
No, Your Honor.
Y con los antecedentes en Puerto Rico, ¿tiene alguna por manejar bajo los efectos o por incumplimiento de comparecer? No, su señoría.
Mr. Rivera, how long have you lived in Kissimmee?
Señor Rivera, ¿cuánto tiempo lleva usted viviendo en Kissimmee?
Joker's back.
Disculpe, señor, ¿puede repetir?
2 años.
2 years.
Bond is set at $500.
Se fija la fianza en $500.
Do not drive without a valid license.
No conduzca sin licencia de conducir válida.
Do not possess or consume any alcohol.
No posea ni consuma alcohol.
Next court date,
Next court date will be October 31st at 8:30 a.m. courtroom 4B. If out on bond, November 20th at 8:30 a.m. courtroom 4E.
La próxima la próxima vista será el 31 de octubre a las 8:30 en la sala 4B y si ha salido bajo fianza sería el 20 de noviembre a las 8:30 de la mañana en la sala 4E.
thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Next one in Spanish, Andres Salom Rodriguez.
No application found at PD's office. Out of county.
Yeah.
DV.
Good
Calling it.
afternoon, sir. Please say your name.
Buenas tardes, señor. Por favor, diga su nombre.
Andrés Jesús Salón Rodríguez.
Andrew Jesús Salón Rodríguez.
For the interpreter, we don't have a case number. This is an out-of-county warrant.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Mr. Salom, you were arrested for a warrant out of Collier County.
Señora, usted se le arrestó por una orden de detención del condado Collier.
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 Collier. They said it was failure to appear and the bond is $2,000.
Dijeron que era por no comparecer y la fianza se fija en $2,000.
If you are unable to post that bond, Collier County will come and pick you up.
Si usted no puede pagar esa fianza, el condado de Collier vendrá para buscarlo.
If you needed a lawyer, they can appoint one for you in Collier County.
Si necesita un abogado, ellos le pueden designar uno en el condado de Collier.
They did not give us your next court date, so if you bond, please contact the clerk's office there to know what your next court date will be.
Ellos no nos dieron la fecha de la siguiente vista, así que si sale en fianza, por favor comuníquese con ellos para saber cuál va a ser la siguiente fecha judicial.
Thank you.
Your Honor,
Gracias.
if I may,
Yes?
PTR does have the case number.
Okay. We can give the interpreter the case number. Go ahead.
24 CO 139.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, Your Honor, with that 24 CO 139?
That's what I heard, 139.
Thank you.
Sure. The next one in Spanish, just two more. Anthony Velasquez Maldonado,
No application, missing information from PD's office.
24 MM 2586. Good afternoon, sir. Please say your name.
Buenas tardes, señor. Por favor, diga su nombre.
Anthony Velázquez Maldonado.
Anthony Velázquez Maldonado.
Sir, you were arrested for domestic violence battery.
Señora, usted lo arrestaron por violencia doméstica, por
There is probable
agresión.
cause.
Encuentro indicios de criminalidad.
PTR, any history?
No, Your Honor, no prior.
¿Tiene antecedentes penales? No, su señoría no tiene antecedentes.
Mr. Velasquez, your bond is set at $1,000.
Señor Velázquez, se le fija la fianza en
I noticed this guy just got a haircut right before he got arrested. That is a fresh fade right there. Nice haircut.
$1,000.
No contact with the victim.
No debe tener contacto físico ni de comunicación con la víctima.
No return to the shared residence.
No debe regresar a la residencia que comparten.
One-time assist order with law enforcement is permitted.
Se permite una orden para que lo acompañe las fuerzas policiales para ir al lugar.
Do not possess any weapons or firearms.
No puede poseer ningún arma ni arma de fuego.
Do you need a public defender?
Necesita un defensor público.
Yes, sí.
Yes.
PD will be provisionally appointed.
Se le designa provisionalmente un abogado de oficio.
The lawyer will give you an affidavit to fill out before you leave.
El abogado o la abogada le dará una declaración jurada escrita antes de que usted se vaya.
Next court date.
On demand.
La próxima vista queda por establecerse.
Thank you.
Gracias.
And debe ser la última, Clara Zawadi Torres.
PD approved.
One more.
Oh, no. What happened?
One moment.
She's with PCF.
She stepped out of the,
Oh, pin that message. Oh, wait, I didn't need to pause that.
Just cuz?
Which message?
no, DCF.
Oh,
Your
I
Honor.
see.
Oh, gotcha.
Appreciate
I
that.
didn't hear that part. And she went to go get a drink of water. Hi, good afternoon, ma'am. Please say your name.
Hola, buenas tardes, señora. Por favor, diga su nombre.
Sí, good afternoon. My name is Clara Sawadi.
Good afternoon. My name is Clara Zawadi.
Thank you. Ms. Awadi, we do have an interpreter, so you're welcome to answer in Spanish and she'll translate for you.
Señora, tenemos un intérprete, así que bienvenida está para que conteste en español y yo le puedo interpretar.
And this is 24MM2588. Ms. Awadi, you are here for an arrest on 2 counts of domestic violence battery.
Señora, usted está arrestada aquí por 2 cargos de agresión por violencia doméstica.
And there is probable cause.
Encuentro indicios de criminalidad.
PTR, any history?
Your Honor, no, the defendant doesn't have any prior history.
State, I saw you. Sorry, go ahead.
¿Tiene antecedentes penales? No, su señoría no tiene antecedentes penales.
State, I saw you stand, so I didn't know if you wanted to add anything.
Not in reference to the history, Your Honor. I just wanted to put the court on notice that I believe the victim in this case is present.
Okay.
Se quería para la fiscalía, quería decir algo, no en cuanto a los antecedentes, pero sí tengo entendido que la víctima estaba aquí presente.
There are 2 named victims in this affidavit.
En la declaración jurada hay 2 nombres de víctimas.
Okay. Ms. Zawadi, your bonds are going to be set at $500 count 1 and $500 count 2.
Señora, se le fijará la fianza en $500 para el cargo número 1 y $500 para el cargo número 2.
No contact with the named victims.
No debe tener contacto físico ni de comunicación con las víctimas ahí nombradas.
No return to the shared residence.
No puede regresar al sitio de residencia en común.
You can have a one-time assist order to retrieve your personal things with law enforcement.
Puede tener una orden para que la acompañen las fuerzas policiales al lugar para buscar sus pertenencias.
Do not possess any weapons or firearms.
No puede poseer armas ni armas de fuego.
Public Defender's Office is appointed.
Se le designa un abogado de oficio.
And next court date is?
Y la próxima vista queda por establecerse.
Thank you, ma'am.
Gracias, señora.
Una pregunta.
Okay.
I have a question.
You want to ask your lawyer first?
¿Quiere preguntarle primero a su abogado?
Counsel, do you want to speak to her first to find out what it is she's going to say?
Señor abogado, ¿quiere hablar primero con su cliente para ver qué es lo que quiere decir?
So the mic is still muted just in case. You need an interpreter, I'm assuming. All right, ma'am, go ahead and have a seat. And if it becomes an issue, then we can call you back up.
Señora, tome asiento y si sigue el problema, usted puede venir de nuevo.
Talk to the lawyer, and then if it becomes an issue, I could call you back.
Hable primero con el abogado y si todavía sigue el asunto, pues se vuelve a llamar.
Yeah.
Your Honor, what the issue was regarding the no return on the lease. She is the leaser, and she was trying to see basically how that will work.
Señor, su señoría, ella quería saber cómo iba a funcionar eso porque no había términos, no se había fijado nada de cómo era que se iba a dejar.
How it works is I ordered that you can't return, and so until I change that order, you can't return.
La manera como eso funciona es que yo doy la orden de que no puede regresar y hasta que yo no diga lo contrario, no puede regresar.
So unless the judge changes that order, you're not allowed to return.
Al menos que la juez cambie esa orden, usted no tiene el permiso para para regresar.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you to the interpreter. Those were all the ones that I was informed needed help with Spanish.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll call back if something else happens. Sudden loss of English syndrome happens.
Okay,
Thank
Your
you.
Honor. Have a good day.
You too. Alex Garcia.
No application found at PD's office. Out of county.
Good afternoon, sir. Please say your name for me. I think the microphone might still be muted.
Oh, Alex Garcia.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Garcia, this is an added-on charge. That was a warrant that came out of Orange County, 3 counts, and it looks like burglary, criminal mischief, and grand theft. The bonds are $3,500, $5,000, and $150. Do you need a public defender?
No, ma'am.
Okay, and then we'll let Orange County know that you're in our jail, and they'll make arrangements to get you transported if you don't post your bond, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Daniel Quinn.
PDF denied due to being incomplete.
He's the sleepy guy.
Good afternoon, sir. Please say your name.
Daniel Quinn.
Mr. Quinn, you were arrested on a warrant for trespass. The bond is set at $1,000. I'm going to add no return to the scene. And it looks like you are on probation for 23 CF 2384. At this time, the court finds an on-view violation of probation. I'm remanding you in that case and temporarily setting your bond at 0. Your public defender's application was rejected. It says it wasn't complete. You can fill out
Still
another one if
sleeping.
you'd like to, but that's up to you, okay?
Okay.
Next court date.
On demand.
Thank you.
Going back to bed.
Hamza Qureshi,
PD approved.
24 CF 3208.
Mr. Qureshi is on a mental health hold.
Okay. We'll
Sorry.
Oh.
Apologize.
Can we come back to it?
Yes, we can. We'll come back.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Kevin Sanchez Colon, 23MM 2003.
No app. No PD application found at office due to missing information.
Okay. Good afternoon, sir. Please say your name.
Good afternoon, Kevin Sanchez Colon.
Thank you. Mr. Sanchez, you were arrested on a warrant for 2 counts of
He took a wheelchair there and then he just stands up. What the hell's going on?
violation of pretrial release conditions on a domestic case. The judge who signed the warrant found probable cause. I read it also for context. And I know that you have 24 CF 2144 and 24 MM 1104. PTR, any other history?
Yes, Your Honor. The defendant has history ranging from 2011 until 2024, with the 2021 battery out on bond, traffic violation, driving while motor vehicle without a license. It was a direct file. That's an open case. Defendant has history of battery in 2016 through 2018, battery burglary, battery by strangulation, and one of the batteries, the one in 2020 battery, was a
Okay, this dude is
guilty.
a
He was
threat.
guilty
to
of that one. The
society.
others are no info.
This
Do you
dude-
know anything about whether it was the same named victim?
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
Okay. Thank
It's
you.
a
State,
toxic
did you want
relationship.
to add anything for the record?
Yes, Your Honor. The state is asking that the court revoke the defendant's bond in the 2 cases that he's currently out on bond in. which involve the
Lola,
same
what's
victim.
up?
Additionally, Your Honor, the
We're
victim
back.
in this case is present in the courtroom and would like
Back
to
and
address
better
the
than
court.
ever.
Okay. You may call your witness.
Chief Deputy Spanish interpreter.
Okay. She needs to bring up some ID.
Yes, Your Honor. A photo of ID on the phone.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. This is Rafael Barrera, State Certified Court Interpreter, and I have been previously sworn.
Thank you. Miss Allen, sounds like you just told her show it to the deputy in English and she understood exactly what you said. Do you speak Spanish? Okay.
She does.
All right. Just put the headset on. That's fine. We don't need the long version.
You
All right,
you allow me just one moment to confirm the
of
connection
course.
to the headphones, please.
Yes, of course. This doesn't look like you.
Buenas tardes, ¿usted me escucha?
That you're on the overhead.
My apologies.
Sí.
Your Honor, the interpreter can confirm that the defendant is able to hear through the headphones.
Thank you. She's not the defendant. She's a witness.
My apologies.
That's
Judge.
okay. The defendant is over at the jail. We're doing first appearances. This is case number 24MM2003. Ma'am, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, so help you God?
Sí.
Yes.
Thank you. Please lower your hand. Say your name.
Jennifer Rodríguez.
Clarification, Your Honor. What?
Jennifer Marie Rodríguez. No, Salden. This is really, really loud.
Okay. Can
My
you
apologies,
adjust?
Your Honor. The interpreter is having difficulty understanding the name of the witness. She's speaking.
Yeah, because the headset is, she said the headset is too loud, so I'm going to have the deputy maybe adjust the dial. I think she's having a hard time hearing you because it was super loud.
Certainly, Your Honor. Thank you so much for clarifying.
No problem. So many people, when they put on the headset, they mess with the dials. Ask her, please, again, see if that's better.
Sí.
They never have the audio.
Marie
levels, right,
Rodríguez
in
Salden.
this court.
Jennifer Marie Rodriguez Salden.
Ms. Rodriguez, the license photo that you're handing me, or that you handed me on your phone, doesn't really look like you. In this photo, if this is you, you're super, super blonde. And today your hair is very dark. It just looks like your eyebrows are different color. It just doesn't really look that much like you. When did you take this picture?
Yo saqué esa licencia cuando por primera vez saqué mi driver's license. That was a long, long time ago. Eso fue hace mucho tiempo atrás. Y yo era rubia para ese tiempo y me pinté la ceja, por eso es que no se veía que tenía la ceja.
Yes, that was a long time ago when I first got my driver's license, and I had also dyed my eyebrows, so you couldn't see my eyebrows.
We show the state. And please, you can pick English or you can pick Spanish, but just pick one language and stick to that.
And Judge, for the record, I have
Lo que pasa es que me está gritando en el oído.
For the record, I have Assistant State Attorney Alexa Rodriguez in the courtroom, who is the attorney
Chaos
on one of the
today.
underlying cases. She has previously met with this victim and can also confirm her identity for the court.
Okay. Thank you. So I'll find that the lady who is in front of me is the named victim in this arrest report. Yes, ma'am. What did you want to say to me? The state attorney said you wanted to make a statement.
I think they sent in a fake victim to get this guy off.
Sí que no me gustaría
think that's what's
que
going
él
on.
se quedara en la cárcel, ya que nosotros tenemos un hijo en común y pues mis hijos están sufriendo
Yes,
las consecuencias
crazy
de
stuff
todo
going on.
esto.
I would not like for him to remain in jail. We have a child in common, and
Yep. What do you know? She wants him out immediately. It's probably not the same woman. That's definitely illegal. That's crazy. If that's what's happening, that's crazy.
the child is having to deal with the consequences of all of this.
Okay. Anything else?
No solamente eso.
No, that was it.
State, did you need to inquire?
No, Judge.
And I'm sorry, did the clerk say earlier that the public defender's office was appointed?
No application found at the
So the PD wasn't appointed. Okay.
missing information.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate your information.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Mr. Sanchez, at this time in the new arrest and the warrant, your bond is going to be set at $1,000 on each count. No contact with the listed victim. I am revoking your PTR in 24 CF 2144 and revoking your bond in 24 MM 1104 and setting those at 0. Do you need a public defender?
Oh, no bond. He's stuck in jail.
I think I have a private lawyer.
Oh, okay. No problem. You can have a private lawyer if you'd like. Your next court date will be, thank you.
Your Honor, pretrial release, if I may.
Yes, ma'am.
Another condition of the release was the no return to 25252 would you be?
Correct. Yes, I'm sorry, I did miss that. The duty judge who signed the warrant did say additional conditions, no return to 25-2 Relaxing Lane, St. Cloud. And so that is also a condition if he posts his bonds.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, does the court require further assistance from the interpreter?
I think we're good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Judge.
Alrighty. Fabiola Adrian Normil.
Katie denied you to income.
Thank you.
He's got the man bun.
I can't talk.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Can you please say your name?
Good afternoon. My name is Fabiola Adrian Nomel.
Thank you. You were arrested for making false reports of commission of a crime and misuse of 911. I've read the affidavit and there is probable cause. PTR, any history?
Why was she
Your
doing
Honor, the
that?
defendant does not have any priors.
All right. And she didn't qualify for the public defender. Bonds are stayed, 500 count 1, 150 count 2. Next court date?
On demand.
That means they'll let you know, ma'am. Thank you.
I want to know what
Randolph
happened.
Bryant. Are they all back?
Katie approved.
Good afternoon. Please say your name.
Randolph Bryant.
Thank you. Mr. Bryant, you were arrested for domestic violence battery and domestic battery strangulation. There is probable cause. PTR, any history?
No, Your Honor, the defendant doesn't have any priors.
Thank you. State, did you want to say something?
Yes, Your Honor, I wanted to inform the court that the victim in this case is present and would like to address the court.
Okay. The victim can come up, but must bring an ID.
Let's hear from the victim. Misunderstanding? It's probably a misunderstanding.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. Please lower your hand and say your name.
Carmen Bryant.
Miss Bryant, you do look like the person who's on this photograph. So I've been able to confirm your ID. Yes, ma'am. What did you want to say to me?
He's a very nice man. He's a great man. We have 2 kids together, and he doesn't have any family or friends in Florida. So, I wish to remain in contact and stay in the house, in the residence.
Okay. Anything else that you want me to know?
No, ma'am.
Okay. State, do you have any questions?
I just want to clarify 2 things, Judge. Ms. Bryant, you mentioned having 2 children together. How old are your 2 children?
9 and 14.
And do they live there at the house where you guys were all living as a family?
Yes.
They were there the night of this incident?
Yes.
Have any other questions, Judge?
Does the public defender wish to make any inquiries?
As to both counts, you did find probable cause, correct? Because
I did. Correct.
okay, No, Your Honor.
Okay. Ma'am, for right now, I don't think it's a good idea for him to come back into the house. I'm going to give him bonds, but I'm going to say no return and no contact temporarily. We're going to see what develops with the case, whether or not the state attorney is going to go forward. But I think that we probably should just keep the 2 of you separated for now. I'm not going to get in the middle of his contact with your children together. That's going to be for a different judge to decide if it gets that far. But for now, he's not allowed to have any contact with you.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
Bond said $1,500 count 1, $1,000 count 2.
Cop is
No
really
contact with the victim. No return to the shared residence. A one-time assist order permitted with law enforcement. Do not possess any weapons or firearms. Next court date will be?
On demand.
Thank you. Janet Estupinan Cordero, 24 CF 3280.
Katie approved.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Please say your name.
Domestic violence.
Good afternoon. My name is Janet Estupinian Cordero.
Thank you. Ma'am,
She's
you were
crazy.
arrested for grand theft of a firearm and aggravated assault with a
there it
deadly
is.
weapon. I find probable cause for the grand theft and for assault, but not aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. PTR, any other history?
No, Your Honor, the defendant doesn't have any prior history.
Actually, I'm sorry, I'm gonna reverse that.
Cops
Unless the
is
state
weaker.
can specifically point out the assault part, what I read, and the only thing that I read, it didn't say that she threatened anybody with anything, so I don't even see the probable cause for any assault.
I'll concede as to the assault charge.
Yeah. My problem is I read this same booking report like 4 times because there's co-defendants and I couldn't read my own chicken scratch that said ROR. So, PC for count 1, no PC for count 2. Bond in count 1 set at $1,500. ROR on count 2. No contact with the victim and no weapons or firearms. And I'm sorry, I asked the clerks, did you say yes or no to public defender application? PD approved, okay. Next court date? Thank you.
Your Honor, would you also add no return to the scene?
I think it was her address. If I'm not mistaken, the other group of people came to her address, but it got so confusing because there was like 40 people there. Am I mistaken that it was not? Let me double check.
That's not how I.
It was her and her brother, and then a couple of people came up in a car, and then a couple of people came up walking. So that's where I got turned around as far as.
Your Honor, 1460 Riverville. I apologize. You're correct.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, on
I don't
demand.
know
Thank
what
you.
was going on.
Joanna
Yes,
Murphy.
PD approved.
Good afternoon. Can you please say your name?
Joanna Murphy.
Damn, she's
Thank
been
you. Ms.
through a
Murphy,
lot.
you were arrested for possession of a controlled substance without a prescription and possession of paraphernalia. There is probable cause. Your bonds are set at 2,500 count 1 and 500 count 2.
Ma'am,
Do not possess or consume any illegal substances. Yes, ma'am?
what paraphernalia was I arrested with?
If you talk with your lawyer, I'm sure he'll explain that to you. He has a copy of the booking report.
I also have medical issues. I need surgery on my kidney. I need surgery on my knee. I am down to 131 pounds. I am wasting away. I
Yes,
need
ma'am.
medical attention.
If you let the jail know what attention you need, they will get it for
They
you.
are well
They
aware.
cannot provide it. Your lawyer will know what to do. Next court date will be?
On demand.
Thank you. State versus Samantha Pongrak.
You approved.
She's going through withdrawals.
Your Honor, the defendant qualifies for direct pretrial release.
Okay, she has no other history.
Yes, Your Honor, she does have history.
Okay, Ms. Pongrak, please say your name.
Samantha Nicole Conrad.
Thank you. You were arrested for possession of a controlled substance without a prescription, possession of paraphernalia, and petty theft. There is probable cause. PTR, what other history does she have?
Ranging from 2016 to 2024, she has history of aggravated battery with deadly weapon, possession charges, failure to appear, grand theft, a conviction in 2022.
I never had a grand theft.
Ms. Pongrak, she's just telling me what comes up when your name is run. That doesn't mean they all resulted in convictions.
Okay, I was never convicted ever. So.
Yeah, that's what I said. Not everything has to be a conviction. It's just what comes up when your name is run through the system. Anything further, PTR?
Yes, Your Honor, she has about 3 failure to appear from the year 2022 up until 2024.
Bond in count 1 is stayed at $2,500. Bond in count 2 is $100. Bond in count 3 is $100. No return to the Family Dollar. Next court date.
On demand.
Thank you. State versus Eduardo Camilo Cedres.
No application found at PD's office missing information.
Thank you.
Your Honor, defendant is detoxing.
Okay, please reset when he is available. Michael Jones.
Joseph,
No application found at PD's office due to missing information.
Joseph Johnson, T, and mental alcohol.
One moment, Your Honor.
Okay.
He's approaching, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Oh, he's in the cage. He's being free.
Good afternoon, sir. Please say your name. Are you Joseph Michael Jones, sir? Is the microphone muted by chance?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's why I couldn't hear you, sir. Where'd you go? Oh, okay. Hi, are you Mr. Jones?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I realized that the microphone, the button was off and I wasn't hearing you before. That's why I asked you again. Mr. Jones, you're here for a bunch of different charges. Let's go through them with you.
Oh,
You've
man.
got battery on a law enforcement officer.
That's why he's in the cage. Battery on a cop. They'll throw you in the cage.
They said grand theft. There's probable cause for attempted grand theft. There's probable cause for the third count, attempted to deprive an officer means of protection. You have a resisting with violence, a battery, a kidnapping, a resisting without violence 3 times, and a possession of marijuana 20 grams or less. So I find probable cause on all of them, but I want the clerk to reflect count 2 is attempted, count 3 is attempted, not the actual primary, but the attempted charge.
Judge, I also see an escape charge. Did I not hear you?
And there's an escape charge as well. So let me say them again, Mr. Jones, so that we're clear. There's probable cause for battery on law enforcement, probable cause for attempted grand theft of a firearm, probable cause for attempt to deprive means of protection.
No, I think if he went for the officer's gun, then that would be attempted murder. Would it not? He's probably trying to steal a gun from like a gun shop. I don't know.
Protection. There is probable cause for resisting with violence, probable cause for battery, for kidnapping, for 3 counts of resisting without, for escape, and possession of marijuana 20 grams or less. PTR, any other history?
No, Your Honor. The defendant has no other history.
Okay.
First time offender. He went
Count
all
1,
out.
$2,500. Count 2, $2,500. Count 3, $2,500. Count 4, $1,000. Count 5, $1,500. Count 6, $500. Count 7, $5,000.
Is that the kidnapping charge?
That's the escape charge. The next one is the other resisting 500. The next one is the other resisting 500, and then the possession of marijuana 500.
Wait, what if I?
He can get out.
I'm sorry, sir. Say that again. The button was muted. No contact with named victims, no weapons or firearms, and no return. I want to say this was at reunion. No return to reunion.
Your Honor,
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, on the kidnapping charge, the state is asking that you hold him no bond pursuant to you finding probable cause for the kidnapping charge.
I did find probable cause.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So I'm
Oh.
asking for no bond.
Did you file a motion?
No, but under Portman v. Jr., 3838, 72nd, 3D 207, you can hold him no bond until we have a pending full argument hearing pursuant to finding probable cause on the charge at an initial appearance.
And I'd ask the clerk to correct me if I misheard you. He did not qualify for the public defender?
No application found at PD's office.
Well, I figured out what Reunion is in Osceola County. It was a resort and golf club. What the hell? He was doing all of this at a golf club? Oh, they got pickleball. Looks like a nice resort. Shit. Looks like a pretty nice place.
Mr. Jones, are you going to be asking for a court-appointed lawyer, or are you going to talk to a private lawyer?
My girlfriend has a lawyer as an auntie, so I can.
All right, so they're going to hire a lawyer for you, to your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am. I probably can.
All right. Based on the argument and case law as presented by the state, the court is going to set bond on the escape charge at 0. I'm sorry, in the kidnapping charge at 0, but have this set for a hearing in front of, I don't know which felony judge it's assigned to.
It'll be in front of Judge Wilson, I believe.
In front of Judge Wilson within the next, how quickly do you believe it can get on her docket?
It's a bond hearing, I believe fairly quickly. The issue is going to be contacting who defense counsel might be and giving them proper notice. I can email the judicial assistant as soon as we leave here today, Your Honor.
Hey, Sampson.
So we'll do on demand for the next court date, and then Judge Wilson's office will be contacted to set up an evidentiary bond hearing.
I'll do that immediately upon meeting judge.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Jones. All right. And then, Devoris Timau. Oh, I gotta get these jurors in here.
Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
The defendant has some medical issues. He won't be able to meet it.
Mr. Timau does?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, so we'll reset when he is cleared for medical and able to attend.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Anthony Rodriguez?
No application found at PD's office, out of county.
Good afternoon, sir. Please say your name.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Anthony Rodriguez.
Mr. Rodriguez, this is what they call an over-the-line, over-the-border arrest. You were arrested for aggravated battery domestic, and there is probable cause. PTR said they don't have really any history on you. Is that correct, PTR?
That is correct, Your Honor.
State, do you have anything to add for this?
I didn't see any history on it.
Yeti.
All right, so bond is going to be set at $2,000. No contact with the victim. Maintain a separate residence. No weapons or firearms. And sir, do you need a public defender?
Yes.
PD will be provisionally appointed, but you need to fill out a completed affidavit. And while he's in our jail, then obviously he is entitled to court-appointed counsel if he qualifies.
Can everybody
Next
hit
court
that
date will
like
be on
button
demand.
for
We'll
me?
see whether the state's gonna
Appreciate
what the
it.
state's gonna do with it.
This is being sent to Polk County, correct, Your Honor?
I don't know because of the way the facts were written. It should be, in my opinion, of reading this.
In agreement, Your Honor.
Right.
I'll contact Polk County.
Okay. Thank you.
One question, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
May I have a one-time contact to retrieve my stuff from the home?
You can have a one-time assist order. It's not a contact order, which means, yes, you can go back and get your personal things, but you have to go with law enforcement.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Thank you. Denise Zampino?
No application found at PD's office, out of county.
Thank you.
Your Honor, the defendant is still in the hospital.
All right. For the record, this is an out-of-county warrant from Polk. It's got a 0 bond. If she makes it to first appearances, I'll be happy to reset her when she's available. Polk County may end up coming to pick her up before that even happens. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then, you're welcome. Hamza Qureshi, 24 CF 3208. Good afternoon, sir. Please say your name for me.
Hamza Kadir Qureshi.
Thank you. So, Mr. Qureshi, you were arrested on a warrant, 2 counts of domestic violence battery by strangulation. The judge who read the warrant found probable cause and signed it. I read it too for context. It looks like you are out on bond in 24 CF 2678 as well. PTR, any other history?
Yes, Your Honor. Defendant had history ranging from
Yeah, he's a
2013
seasoned vet.
until
He knows that.
2024. He has 22 misdemeanors, 17 felonies, no out-of-state history. He has
17
batteries back in 2019, one of which was found guilty. One, two. Yeah,
I mean, this dude is obviously gonna do it again.
3 found guilty of. The history for 2024 is a VOP out of Orange County, found guilty on a trespassing, intimidation, robbing while license suspended, possession charge.
Thank you. Bond in count 1 is going to be set at $5,000. Bond in count 2 will be set at $5,000. No contact with the victim, no return to the scene, no weapons or firearms. And I'm revoking 24 CF 2678, setting it 0. Next court date will be?
On demand.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. I think I got everybody. Is there anybody left from the public defender's view of the chapel?
No, Your Honor, that is it.
Oh,
Thank you.
we're switching to
All right,
Clayton.
what is your name, sir?
Welcome to Clayton.
¿Cuál es su nombre, señor?
Vladimir Rodriguez.
Vladimir Rodríguez.
All right, you are charged with driving under the influence. I've set that bond at $2,500.
Muy bien, señor. A usted se le ha imputado el cargo de manejar bajo los efectos. Le fija la fianza a $2,500.
And you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond.
No deberá violar ninguna ley mientras está en libertad bajo fianza.
I have appointed you an attorney.
Ya le nombré un abogado.
However, if you desire to hire your own attorney, you can do so.
Sin embargo, si usted desea contratar a su propio abogado, puede hacerlo.
I have appointed an I'm sorry. And I think that is it. If you bond out, you don't have to worry about appearing for the court date.
Y esto es todo. Si usted sale en libertad bajo fianza, no tiene que preocuparse por presentarse a la cita judicial.
Right now, your court date is scheduled for November the 19th at 8:30 a.m.
Por el momento, la audiencia está.
I'm not sure if that judge is still doing the first appearance courts or not. I haven't seen him in a bit. But, you know, sometimes he takes a break and comes back, so you never know.
Programada para el 19 de noviembre a las 8:30 de la mañana.
Good luck to you, sir.
Buena suerte, señor.
Is that all the that's the only interpreter case, deputy?
One and done. Back to English.
Let me confirm. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, that male judge, he was great. He was an entertainer. He would really get into the soul of the defendants.
That's it.
That's it? All right, thank you, Ms. Toll.
Thank you. Have a
There's
great
Marvin.
day.
Have a good one.
Marvin on his way to work.
Attorney Arrington.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you today?
Good morning. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. I'm here on behalf of Mr. Clark, David Clark.
Mr. Clark, okay. Now, Mr. Arrington, you can't be driving.
I'm gonna pull over right now, Judge. I
Okay.
didn't know what time I was gonna get. Y'all were gonna get to me, but I'm pulling over right now.
Right.
Driving and zooming. Charge him.
And who do you say, Mr.
Charge him.
Clark? Let's see if, yeah, here he is right here.
Yes, David Leroy Clark Jr., I believe.
Yes, it is. All right, can we get Mr. Clark, please?
Yes.
Mr. Clark. Oh, Mr. Clark.
And Yate, can I get those CAA forms, please?
Definitely, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Clark. Your counsel is here to represent you here in first appearance. Go ahead, Mr. Arrington. What did you want the court to know?
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Clark is 23 years old, and he's lived in Georgia all of his life. He finished high school. He works with his grandmother as part of her catering business, Miss Eldora Wimbush, and he has worked there for the last 6 years. And I do not believe he has any felony convictions or any significant driving history.
Looks like he doesn't have a criminal history. But yeah, looks like he does not have a criminal history. And so, Mr. Clark, you know, we could be having a different conversation right now, right? Allegedly driving 134 miles per hour.
134.
You could have killed yourself or someone else, and then your life would have been over, right? For no reason, right?
They muted Mr. Clark.
All right.
Law and crime. He's a
gonna do-
traitor. You can't go to law and
On
crime.
the speeding,
This is the real Law
I'm
and
gonna
Crime
do
Network.
1,500.
This is the People's Channel.
On the fleeing, 2,000. Obstruction, 1,000. Reckless driving, 2,000. Red light violation, 500.
We got to send some people into the Law and Crime chat. Send them over here. Tell them Law and Crime is over. This is the news channel has begun. Crime Chef is king.
Failure to use headlights, 500. Wrong side of the road, 500. Too fast for conditions, 500. Open container, 500. Tinted window violation, 500. For a total bond of $10,500.
Dang, that's a high bond.
Now, that's not what I had on here prior to Mr. Arrington giving me a little bit about your history and your family and whether or not you work and have been an abiding citizen up until now. So I am going to set your bond at $10,500. It appears that you do not need a court-appointed attorney, so I won't appoint one. Your preliminary hearing is going to be October.
Yeah, that's all they could do. But does Law and Crime even have mods?
It's going to
Judge,
They definitely don't
Judge,
have
we can
anyone
waive the preliminary hearing.
hosting it.
Okay, all righty. So Deputy, if you would just allow Mr. Clark to sign a waiver, please. All right, anything else, Attorney Arrington?
No, that's all that we have, Judge. We thank you for the bond,
Okay,
and I hope you have a great day.
you as well. Mr. Clark, I don't want to see you again, right? All righty, good luck to you, sir. Thank you, Attorney Arrington.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great day.
Have a great one.
Does anyone know if Broward still does their thing? Broward County? I haven't checked Broward County. Looking this up.
All right, you guys want to start with the females or?
Ma'am.
Huh.
What's your name, ma'am? I can't hear you.
Robin Freeman.
Miss
Robin
Freeman?
Freeman, yeah.
Okay, is she a JOTS or a non-JOTS?
She is Jot. You want to go with non-Jot first?
No, she's a judge. Okay, I have her here. All right, Ms. Freeman, you are charged with battery. That bond is set at 2,000, cruelty to children in the third degree, 2,000, criminal trespass, 1,000, for a total bond of $5,000. You must stay away from Oshine, McKeithen, and you may not return to 5258 River Park Place, Apartment D in College Park, and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you reside at that location, ma'am?
I do. Am I?
All right, you can go back when accompanied with the sheriff's only to retrieve your personal belongings.
She's
Do you
living in
understand,
2020,
ma'am?
wearing the face mask. I still remember
It appears
pre-COVID
that you
bond
do
court.
qualify for a court-appointed attorney. Ma'am, are you employed?
Not currently.
I can't hear you.
Not currently.
Why not?
Because I had a baby 12 days ago. So.
12 days ago?
I like this judge. She actually investigates what's going on in the situation. Osceola was just like running through him. It's like speed dating. This is much better.
Yes, ma'am.
And so you're missing your baby right now, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
I am going to appoint an attorney to you. Your preliminary hearing is November the 19th at 8:30 a.m. Good luck to you, ma'am.
You gotta remember it's Dr. Will.
What's your name?
Nancy.
What's your last name?
Miller.
All right, Ms. Miller, you're charged with battery, family violence. That bond is set at $2,000. You must stay away from Kelsey Taylor, and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you understand the charges and the special conditions of your bond?
Yes.
Are you employed, ma'am?
No, I'm a retiree and I take care of my.
I'm sorry?
I a retiree and I take care of my mom, 92 years old.
Okay. All righty. It appears that you do qualify for a court-appointed attorney, so I have appointed one to you. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Read.
Yes, ma'am.
What's your name?
Ashley L. Reed.
What's your last name?
Reed.
Reed?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Miss Reed, you're charged. Say so. Okay. Let me go to the next one. I need to do something on hers.
Uh-oh, she's gonna have a...
Wilson.
And what's her hair? That shit needs to get fixed. That hair was a crime. That was bad.
Say your name?
Brittany Wilson.
I'm sorry?
Brittany Wilson.
All right, Ms. Wilson, you're charged with improper display of license plate. That bond is set at 1,000, giving false information, 1,500, and driving on suspended license, 1,000, for a total bond of $3,500. Do you understand the charges against you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
And what do you do?
I'm a tattoo artist for like the last 9 years.
You said a tattoo
There still
artist?
might be rats in there.
Okay.
There was definitely something in there.
All right, so it appears based on your CAA form that you do not qualify for a court-appointed attorney. So I cannot appoint one to you. I've set your preliminary hearing for November the 19th at 8:30 a.m. But if you bond out before then, you don't have to worry about this court date. Good luck to you, ma'am. What's your name?
Trina R. Whitset.
Say that last name again.
Whitset.
Okay. All right, Ms. Winsett, you are charged with battery, family violence. I've set that bond at $5,000. You may not have any contact with Willie Whitsett, and you may not return to 5856 Edgewood Manor, and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. Do you understand the charges and the special conditions of your bond?
Ma'am.
Are you employed, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And where are you employed?
Public storage property manager.
Say that again.
Public storage.
Okay, alrighty. It appears that you do not qualify for a court-appointed attorney, so I cannot appoint one. At any time, if that changes, you can reapply. You have any questions, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Is it any way, would I be able to go home and pack up my own clothes? Because when it comes to this point, we got a case pending with my husband and my granddaughter, so a warrant should be issued for him any day, so we're going to.
So you can, so if you remember my opening, I indicated that you can go back, but only while accompanied by law enforcement to collect your personal belongings.
Okay.
All right, good luck to you, ma'am. And Deputy, do we still have wings?
Yeah, she's right here.
All right, let her know I am going to release her.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Her do, Your Honor.
She's a Johns.
Non-judge.
Who's next up? What are we waiting for here? Bring them up.
So, let's see, what's that?
Yeah, you can.
It's
Here's Miss Hamill. She's non-judge.
okay, hold on.
Okay.
I've got health issues.
Yeah. I think she's having withdrawals from some drug. She looks rough.
All right, what's your name, ma'am?
My name's Audrey Hamill.
All right, you are charged with public drunk. That bond is set at 1,000. Simple assault, 1,000. And you may not return to the airport unless you're holding a valid airline ticket. And you must not violate any law while you're out on bond. Do you understand the charges against you?
Yes, I do. I have a question.
Your preliminary hearing is going to be November.
She don't care.
I've got a 95-year-old father that's my 16-year-old is watching. I need to get back home.
So your preliminary hearing is scheduled for November the 19th, but if you bond out before that, you don't have to worry about it.
Okay. I don't know how much that is. I don't know how it works. Sorry.
I can't say that again.
I said I don't know how it works. I'm sorry. I don't. And
I can't understand a word you're saying.
okay. I'm just emotional. I'm sorry. How much do I have to pay to get out?
15% of 2,000. And I am going to appoint an attorney to you.
$300.
Thank you.
300.
So your bond is 4,000.
4,000.
2,000. My apologies. You have any questions, ma'am?
No.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Well done, Judge. Well done.
Ready for Ms. Reed.
Oh, we see the rat's nest in
Is
the
that all the
background.
females?
No, Ms. Reed. You told her to.
I mean, other than Miss Reed?
No, that's it. That's everybody.
All right, hold one moment. Yate, can you step in really quickly, please? So that you're charged with aggravated stalking, and criminal trespass, family violence.
Okay.
So, Ms. Reed, if you need to get some help, you need to get some help for yourself. Seems like you have some anger management issues. So,
Oh boy.
I have been trying to get anger management. But
say that again.
I have been trying to get anger management, but my husband keeps leaving me in the house and taking my car where I can't get any help.
Okay. Well, it appears that you're the one being charged.
I'm sorry.
So, the aggravated stalking, because the warrant as written is legally insufficient, I'm going to have to dismiss it. But let me caution you,
Yes, ma'am.
you need to follow that bond order, or you're going to find yourself in here for a long time.
Yes, ma'am.
And so I'm going to make a note that if you come back because you made contact that you know you're not supposed to make,
Yes, ma'am.
then it's a strong possibility that we're not going to let you out.
Yes, ma'am.
So you need to figure out how to get this help that you need. I will make a note and so allow someone to come in and speak with you about that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I don't want you discussing it on live on YouTube. All right. And so your
Shout out
bond
YouTube.
on the criminal trespass is $1,500. All right.
Okay.
Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
You still cannot have contact. You understand? You still
Yes.
have to follow that other order.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Get Miss Reed back. I'm sorry, Deputy.
Yes, Your
I
Honor.
need to tell Ms. Reed that she cannot have any contact with Brandon Reed.
I got
Oh. No contact with
Yes,
the
ma'am.
husband.
You still can't have any contact with Brandon Reed, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
She's going back. She's going right back. They always go back.
All right, sir. What's your name? What's your name? Say that again. I can't hear you.
Joshua Allen.
Allen? Okay.
Joshua Allen.
Okay. Now, why? I bet when y'all be in that jail, y'all be cutting up and then y'all want to come in front of me and I can't even hear you. All right. Theft by possession of stolen mail. That bond is set at $5,000. Public indecency.
I ain't stole no mail.
Okay. Would you like me to read the warrant to you? I can read the warrant to you. Hold on. Let me grab it.
That my mama mail. I ain't still that my mama mail. Ain't still no mail. I checked the mail box. That my mama mail.
All right. I was dispatched to 6602 Terra Boulevard in reference to a public indecency call. The complainant, Tenoria McNeil, is that your mom?
No.
Advised that a black male wearing an olive green jumpsuit approached her vehicle, masturbating with his
my
penis and requesting
God.
crack.
No.
She advised,
Holy shit.
are you Mr. Joshua Allen? Are you Mr. Joshua Allen? Hello?
Yo, somebody needs to clip that. I'm clipping it.
Your Honor, we can hear you.
I can't hear him.
Cause he not talking.
I don't know how clips even
I
work.
don't think he's answering, Your Honor.
No, I didn't. You didn't ask me no question. Y'all didn't let you want to ask me some questions. She can't even ask me no questions.
All right, I did ask you a question. I asked you, were you Joshua Allen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all righty. It also states that you were wearing the same outfit walking in the area. He advised that was attempting to urinate in the bushes
Yeah, I had to.
near her business, but could not urinate. Upon searching the mail, I recovered a piece of mail belonging to Lorenzo Webb
No, baby, I don't know no little so well.
that the offender claimed was his disability check.
No, baby, y'all got fault them. That's fault them. On
He also had a debit card belonging to Gary D. Williams that he advised he found on the ground.
okay, and it's I did. Oh, fuck.
All right. So, as far as the charge of theft by possession of a stolen mail, that bond is set at $5,000.
I didn't steal it.
$1,500, and theft of mislaid property, $500 for a
That guy
total
laughing
bond
in the red
of
is
$7,000.
tweaking.
It appears that you do qualify
just
for a
tweaking.
court-appointed attorney, so I am going to appoint one to you. Good luck to you, sir.
Deputy, the inmate walked off while
one's
the
gonna be
judge
a
was
short.
still speaking.
That's fine. Everything remains the same, whether he hear me or not.
Oh, he wins. He wins for sure. That's a short.
Hold
Posting it.
on.
Yeah, he done.
I still hear him in the back.
All right, hold on.
He is not. He's screaming. This guy's like, hell no, I gotta follow up. That dude. Man.
All right, what's your name?
Russell Sales, Your Honor.
Mr. Who?
Russell Sales, Your Honor.
You were seen yesterday. We didn't need you back today. Right? You were seen yesterday, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you were seen yesterday in front of Judge Am.
This dude looks like somebody's chasing him or something. Like he's somebody about to come get him. What the hell's going on?
All right, so we didn't need to see you today. Good luck to you. And deputies, I sent the email saying that he didn't need to appear.
I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
That's okay.
This dude is like, I don't know what's going on with that guy.
Cooper, come on, stand up.
What's your name, sir?
Brandon Cooper.
This
What
dude
is
just
it?
woke up.
Gregory
Brandon Cooper.
Cooper. Okay. All right, Mr. Cooper, you're charged with criminal trespass. Your bond is set at $1,500. You may not return to Hartsfield Airport unless holding a valid airline ticket. And so I'm going to have an individual come and speak to you today, okay? Hopefully today, okay?
Okay.
Hold on. And Yate, can you please ask Miss Clea Etheridge to log on, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm. I'm setting your preliminary hearing for August the 19th. November the 19th at 8:30 a.m. And I'm also appointing an attorney
That
to
dude
you.
in the back is tweaking
You have any
hard.
questions, sir? If not, good luck to you.
Hi, Your Honor, I'm here. Logged on, it's clear.
Duran.
You're kidding.
Wonder what this guy did.
What's your name, sir?
Luis Duran.
What's your name?
Luis Duran.
Speak louder, please.
Luis
Let me, hold on, let me check my volume and make sure my volume is up. Yes, my volume is up. Say it one more time.
Luis Duran.
Yache, is that me or can you not hear them either?
They are talking low, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. I could. You gotta speak.
Luis Duran.
Last name Duran.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Your
Mr.
Honor,
Duran, I've dismissed your charge. I sent an email saying he didn't need to appear. I've dismissed your charge, sir, only because of a warrant deficiency that I dismissed your case. All right. Good luck to you. Don't want to see you back.
Thank you. So, that means
Come on, Evan.
How you doing, man?
What's your name, sir?
Evan, James Evan.
Evans.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Evans. You are charged with burglary in the first degree. That bond is set at $5,000. Aggravated assault. That bond is set at $8,000 for a total bond of $13,000. Do you understand the charges against you?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. But I don't want to explain to you about burglary charges. I knocked on that door. They opened up, let me in, so I didn't have burglarize.
Okay, so do you know these individuals, sir?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
How, what are they to you?
I used to live there, and I come get my clothes when I said through the door.
You went to get your clothes?
Yes, ma'am.
It says, let me read the warrant to you. The offender knocked on the door and the victim opened it slightly to see who was at the door. The offender pushed his way into the residence.
No,
The
ma'am.
victim attempted to push the offender out of the door, but he pushed his way in. Hours later, the offender returned to the residence and forced his way in again when he was told to leave the premises.
Do you guys know Ed Bassmaster? I'm gonna show you guys. This defendant reminds me exactly of this prankster.
Well, trying to hear God get flow over. Y'all just calling phone?
Yeah, what was talking about?
Mr. Shamachi Mower, Dr. My uncle had to hush a burner. Okay, now he told me, yeah. I just got ran from behind her. And he behind me, but they eating at the diner.
Oh, they're eating.
He sounds just like him. He sounds just like him.
The victim, Glen East Banks. Did you used to live with Mr. Glen East Banks, sir?
No,
You don't know this person?
no.
All righty. And so you picked up some crutches that were on the wall
Oh, those hit me
and
with
attempted to strike the victim.
They attempted to hit me with a cane. I blocked them.
Who was a cane versus crutches? This dude might be beating the bush masturbator.
I was going to soft, man.
All right. So you cannot go back to that residence. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
Hold on.
I don't care to go back to that residence.
You do what?
I don't care to go back to that residence.
Mhm.
But I was-
His accent is crazy.
Where do you reside, sir, right now?
I'm homeless. Living on an iPad.
All right, you cannot return to 1465 Iron Gate Boulevard in Jonesboro. Do you understand that? That's the residence that
Yes.
all of this occurred in.
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
I'm setting your preliminary hearing for October the 20th, excuse me, November the 20th.
20th?
I'm gonna go with November 18th.
18th? Okay.
But if you bond out,
I will not return there if I bond out.
you don't have to worry about that date.
I don't have to worry about that date.
If you bond out,
Yeah,
you don't have to worry about that date.
I won't be able to bond out.
And I'm gonna have someone come and speak with you, okay?
Okay,
All righty, good luck to you, Mr. Evans.
all right, thank you.
All right, what's your name, sir?
Nicholas Hill.
Hold on, let me. Hold on 1 second, the system is taking a little, okay. There we go. All right, what's your name, sir?
Nicholas Hill.
I do not know why y'all won't speak up.
Nicholas Hill.
Hill, okay. All right, Mr. Hill, you're charged with battery. That bond is set at 5,000, 6,000, I'm sorry. Do you know the hold on, let me look at something real quickly. Oh, this happened in the jail. All right, your bond is set at 6,000, sir. Your preliminary hearing is November the 19th at 8:30 a.m. I am appointing an attorney to you. Good luck to you, sir.
If this guy stands up too, I might just lose it. No, he's not.
What's your name?
Jefferson, Your Honor.
It's a what now?
For Jefferson, Your Honor.
I can't understand you.
This is Jefferson.
Jefferson? All right. Now, why can I hear you so clearly, but I can't hear them?
I have no idea.
Okay. All right, you're charged with simple assault, sir. That bond is set at 1,000, and you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. You may not have any contact with Joseph Daly, and you may not return to that 79 Burnham Circle in Jonesboro. Do you understand the charges and the special conditions of your bond?
Yes, Your Honor.
Set your preliminary hearing date for November the 19th, but if you bond out, you don't have to worry about it. And I've also appointed you an attorney. Good luck to you, sir.
Got a question? Kenbrew, come on.
What's your name, sir?
Charles Riley Kennedy Jr.
Deputy, what did he say?
What's his name, sir? Charles Riley Kennedy Jr. Let me see your wristband.
Your last name is what?
Kenbrew.
Kenny Brew?
Okay.
Kennedy.
Oh, he must be a non-judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
hope so.
I see Charles Gunn, Andrew McMahon, Donna McClendon, Williams. Is he in Jots? Oh, okay. I didn't hear the K. Okay. So you're charged with criminal trespass. That bond is set at $1,500. You must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. You may not return to that location. That is 6234. Spine Road. And that's the airport, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you keep going to the airports?
Well, actually, I was put in a situation, Saturday. I was on the MARTA train, and, the, police officer, I told him I'm not supposed to go out. He told me to go out anyway, put me out off the train,
Okay, I'm gonna have somebody come and see you today, okay?
Okay, you promise?
All right. Your bond is $1,500. Your preliminary hearing is what? November.
You gonna have somebody come see me, you say?
Yes, sir. November 19th.
On November 19th, not today.
No. The 19th is your court appearance.
Okay, well, actually, what I'm saying is that, the people you gonna come see me, when they come see
Yes, I'm gonna have someone, hopefully they can do that today.
me? Do what?
Come see
So they
you.
can talk to you. So just talk to them when they come, okay?
Okay, but my question is right here, ma'am, is that, I was not doing anything wrong. I was forced in that.
In the warrant, it says that you have been giving a trespass warning before.
I know, but I'm saying I didn't forcefully go out there, Saturday on my own.
Hold on. So, Mr. Reed, Mr. Kennebrew, your criminal history is probably 50 pages long.
Oh, no.
You're getting up in age. You can't continue doing this, right?
Yes, ma'am, but okay, if you understand what I'm saying is that I understand I have a history, but I'm 62 years old. I can hardly walk. And,
Yes, that's what I don't understand, how you keep getting into this situation. So we're gonna have somebody come out and talk to you today, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
50 pages long.
I'm just at 4:50. I'm gonna go over there. What's the name of the problem?
This dude robbed a bank.
All right. What's your name, sir?
Mr. McLemore.
Macklemore.
Macklemore?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. Mr. Macklemore, you're charged with giving inmate drugs. That bond is set at $2,500. Your preliminary hearing is November the 19th at 8:30 a.m.
He's
And I'm
a prison
also
drug dealer.
appointing an attorney to you. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. You have a great day.
Prison drug dealer.
All righty, what's your name?
Ronald McLean?
Ronald McClendon?
Yes.
All right, okay. All right, Mr. McClendon, you are charged with violation of Georgia Controlled Substance Act. That bond is set at $8,000. Driving on suspended license, $1,500, for a total bond of $9,500. And you must not violate any laws while you're out on bond. I've set your preliminary hearing for November the 20th at 8:30 a.m.
Gotta step away for 1 second to keep this running, but it's going to hide my camera.
What was that total bond again?
Be right
You said,
back.
ma'am?
$9,500.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be that. Did they?
It appears that you do qualify for a court-appointed attorney, so I'm appointing one to you. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
You know y'all phone transfer into housing need. Yeah, we can transfer all.
Good afternoon, Yana.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
Deputy Butler.
Butler?
Deputy Butler.
Oh, we're done?
And we have fugitive Gregory Besley.
Now, what about Kiara Weems?
I just got in here. They said she went already.
Say that again?
They said she went already. Got her name marked off.
Yes, I'm sorry. I did that UJR on her.
I'm back.
Okay, and then
Chef has
so the only
returned.
thing we have is the fugitive, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Had to get some new ingredients out back.
All righty. So good morning, sir. Or afternoon now. Again, I am Judge Case Johnson, and this is what we call an extradition hearing.
Yes, ma'am.
A fugitive warrant has been issued for your arrest. You do not have charges pending against you here in Clayton County. You have been brought before the court because you have charges pending against you in another state, and that state is requiring that you be returned to that state. You are wanted out of
Tennessee.
That's Tennessee.
Yes, ma'am. We looked at that.
And that charge.
Yeah, we looked at it last night. It's not showing the reason. It's just got it's just showing a open warrant.
And it's a theft.
Yes, ma'am.
Of property is the. Say
Yes,
that
ma'am.
again, sir.
But it's not showing what the case is. We called
Theft of property is the name of the charge. Theft of property.
Yes, ma'am. But on the case in Tennessee, when we talked to the people last night there, it was not showing anything. It was just showing an open warrant. And
they even sent over the warrant itself. So I have it here in front of me.
Right. And it's got a case number, but they don't have anything saying what was. See, I never was even contacted about it. I didn't never know anything about it. I went to Jamaica and came back on a cruise, and they took me into custody. So I never knew anything about it. I just want to go home and get it straightened out. That's what I want.
Yes, that's exactly. I would suggest that. But for purposes of
You need
today,
a bathroom break? Take a quick
I have to
bathroom
go through
break.
this with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Because the state
Yeah, Barb, go to the bathroom. We'll run a quick theme song. Quick theme song while she goes to the bathroom. Got like 2 minutes. No pressure. If it plays. Come on. Why is it not playing? Oh, there we're at.
He's the maestro of mayhem in a digital court, with a gavel and Nate running Doug's report. Streaming live on YouTube every single day, serving crime and justice in a strange ballet. From drug deals to thefts and back again, the stories of the streets come alive, my friend. Clashing with the judge in a crowded scene, a courtroom drama on your little screen. From drug deals to thefts and back again, the stories of the streets come alive, my friend. Clashing with the judge in a crowded scene, a courtroom drama on your little screen. Tune in to the channel where justice is blind. The crime chefs cooking up the tales you'll find. Bone Court's a place where the stakes are high. Each case so fresh as the hours fly. Behind every mugshot there's a soul to see, stewing in the heat of their last decree. The audience watches with bated breath as the crime chef savors every near miss of death. From felony fights to misdemeanors mild, he narrates each case like a gripping wild. With YouTube comments buzzing in the notified, courtroom turned theater for the public eye. Tune in to the channel where justice is blind. The crime chefs cooking up the tales you'll find. Bone Court's a place where the stakes are high. Each case so fresh as the hours fly.
Yeah, I like that beat. That beat is real nice.
Indicated that they want to come and extradite you.
I just don't want
All right, so in accordance with the laws of the state, you are brought before me for explanation of this proceeding. You have the right to contest the legality of the warrant and all extradition proceedings, or you may waive your right to an extradition proceeding and proceed voluntarily, returning to the state that's requesting your return. Before you inform me whether or not you wish to waive extradition, please let me explain a couple things to you. You have the right to be represented by an attorney, and if you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you. If you desire to contest the legality of this extradition, then you must file or have filed on your behalf a writ of habeas corpus. You will be allowed a reasonable amount of time to file such writ. Now, you may file a writ of habeas corpus to contest the extradition. The writ must only contest whether the extradition documents are in order on their face, whether you are in fact the person that committed the crime in the demanding state, whether you are the person named in the request for extradition, and whether you are in fact a fugitive. You cannot contest guilt or innocence here in the state of Georgia. You are entitled to the advice of counsel in deciding whether to contest or waive the extradition. If you waive extradition, the state of Tennessee will have 30 days to come and pick you up. If they don't pick you up, you will be released. If you contest the extradition, then the state will have 30 days. If they do not come within the 30 days, then we can keep you for an additional 60 days awaiting the extradition. So based on that information, do you wish to waive extradition and be returned to the state of Tennessee, or do you want to have a formal extradition proceeding? You want to waive? All right. So are you making this decision freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am. I don't want to lose my job. It's just going to take more than 10 days. Cause I'm at the risk right now of losing my job. I can't afford to lose my job.
Well, I hope that doesn't happen.
I don't know how long
So
them to come
it sounds like you're waiving. So if you can sign the document that the deputy has there, and they'll send me a copy of that for my signature as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Good luck to you, sir. Hope you get it all straightened out.
Do you know how many days it would take them to pick me up?
I don't know, actually.
I'm sorry. Thank you. Have a nice day.
All right, so I think that concludes the calendar.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, Your Honor.
I was informed there's a large number of people who need Spanish interpreters.
It's over. That concludes this evening's Bond Court. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Maybe we'll do a little I need an outro song as well. Dang. Well, I did make a few other songs here. Go with the East Coast hip hop one.
The pawn chef with his apron tight. Love streams cooking up the night. Judges playing dealer's hand. Living life on contraband. From the streets to courtroom shows. You was tuned in for the flows. Bail or no bail, high stakes game. Watch the faces, etched in shame. Encore drama, steaming hot. Clown chef's table hits the spot. Hear the tales of deeds gone wrong. Served up fresh where they belong. Gavels banging, making
Been a great
noise.
episode. We'll be back
Hear the
tomorrow.
plea from desperate voice. Judgment's coming fast and stark. On the screen, light in the dark. Crime chefs got that kitchen feel. Serving justice with a meal. From behind that kitchen screen. Broadcast truth and sights unseen. Encore drama steaming hot.
Good night.
Crime chef's table hits
Sweet
the
dreams,
spot.
everybody.
Hear the tales of deeds gone wrong. Served up fresh